Dr. Tochi here with today's dream interpretation. What does it mean when you dream of a lot of graves? Now, sometimes the graves may be open or they may be closed. What does it mean? Of course, when we talk about graves, we're talking about endings, okay? So, is it an open ending, open grave, or a closed ending, closed grave? Now, when you ought to be concerned is when you see yourself descending into that grave, and that means that something is about to end, figuratively or literally, okay? And so it's a warning for you to get ready or do something about that outcome if it's not an outcome that you're looking for. A lot of times people will dream of graves when they are concerned about their businesses, their health, their careers, relationships with others. There are times when you will dream of graves when you are wanting to reach out to your ancestors, wanting to connect with your ancestors, or need to connect with the ancestors. Pay attention to who is in the grave, okay? And that should tell you which of your lineages or which side of the family that you need to be reaching out to. Now, another interpretation for graves can also indicate work that might be done against you from a certain side of the family or from certain genders. So again, pay attention to the gender and the identity of who is in the grave or who is going into the grave or who is being put into the grave. If you're dreaming of yourself being put into the grave, then that is a very serious situation that you need to go consult a spiritual practitioner about. Go get a divination, find out what's going on, make sure your protection is up. There are some instances of where if someone is being subjected to an actual ritual that is not so good, and the intent of that ritual is to put the person into a grave, they may see themselves in that kind of dream as well. So, when we talk about graves and dreams, so you can see that there are different meanings. There was a time some people were invoking me and they were trying to subdue my spirit, okay? And in this dream, I was before this woman. She was a spiritual practitioner, and she kept commanding me to lie down on a particular mat. It was a mat made of palm fronds, okay, dried palm fronds, like a straw mat sort of thing. And she kept commanding me, hurry up, and lie down. And me being the obstinate child that I've always been, turned around and told her to lie down on it. So we were there yelling at each other in the dream. She was telling me to lie down. There isn't a lot of time. Hurry up and lie down. I told her, you hurry up and lie down. And while that was going on, that mat then transformed into a grave. And I woke up from that dream. So that was a subjugation dream, a domination dream, okay? Somebody somewhere felt that I was a little bit too much and they needed to put me under their spiritual control, okay? I already knew that it wasn't to exterminate me because I have some other things going on, so extermination wasn't quite an option. So it was more like a subjugation, domination, gaining control so that I could be told what to do. And the person who was doing this was on a different continent. So, and at that time, I did what I had to do, went to my altar and did what I had to do, and that was the end of that nonsense. So again, pay attention if you have those kind of dreams about graves. You can also have grave dreams if someone has just recently passed. Okay, if someone has recently passed, we have this emotional psychological attachment or shock because of the person that passed, especially if the person is close to us. We might see the person's grave. We might see the person on the grave, sitting on the grave, being inside the grave, talking to us, excuse me, reaching out to us from the grave, or even emerging from the grave. So put that into consideration when you are doing this kind of dream interpretation. If there hasn't been anyone close to you and recent to you who has passed in such a way, then the other types of interpretations will apply. I encourage you to go to my website at tochi.us to get your own dream interpretation. I have dream interpretation services. You get your dream interpreted in writing. I also have divinations consultations with or without divinations on my website. Spiritual practice coaching, Reiki therapy, spiritual products and services. I have books, courses, things that will help you establish your spiritual lifestyle, get you going, and making sure that both your physical and your spiritual are balanced. I also invite you to go to my YouTube channel, Dr. Tochi, to watch my classes on practical spirituality, how you can use spirituality to help yourself and help your life. And a quick announcement, we're going to be having an elder initiation, a water ritual, 2 events in September of this year. Please follow me, like and share, and pay attention to your notifications, because when I put that out, I would like you to be there. An elder initiation and a water ritual. There are so many people who are older but not elder. Okay, big difference. And I do have classes on that, the difference between being an older person and an elder person. So have yourself a great day.